Welcome to this short video in the 5 Minutes of Supervision series. My name's Matthew Links and I'm the Discipline Lead in Medicine at Bond University, and I'm speaking to you from the land of the Kombumerri people on the Gold Coast. Today I want to talk about teaching for multi-level learning. This is a concern of many supervisors. It's appealing, but it sounds difficult. This short video is going to give you some tips to make it easy. So multi-level learning is about teaching junior and senior students or students, residents and registrars at the same time. We know how this doesn't work, say when all the teaching goes to the registrar and the students just hang on every word said, or the other way around. Including non-medical team members adds another layer of complexity. The challenges are that it's hard to pitch at the right level and it's hard to share the active participation. But the rewards are that you can get a lot of bang for the buck. You can involve the team in teaching each other, and you're really role modelling a more inclusive way of practicing. So if we go back to our basics, characteristics of supervision, that it's relationship of care and learning, learner-centred, depends on observation of practice, grows with high quality feedback, role models good practice, motivates and inspires. Many aspects of these promote multi-level learning. So let's go through them systematically. Supervision is a relationship and caring for the whole team and caring about all their learning. Role models are good practice. Conversely, think about ignoring the students or the non-medical staff and what message that sends. All the learners can see the caring way you structure your feedback, and if they see that you care about the students, they should know that you care about them. So this can work at multiple levels. Being learner-centred is really the key. Multi-level learning fits much better with less didactic methods of education. The big challenge about being learner-centred in a group is knowing your learners. Perhaps you did their orientation and use this as an opportunity to find out what level they're at then. Or perhaps you've never met them before today and you ask at the beginning of the round or the task. But if you don't know what level they are, ask. It also helps to have strategies that meet the learner where they're at. Ask open-ended questions. Tell me, what do you know about the causes of heart failure, not what are the 5 causes of heart failure? And if you're imparting some useful knowledge, you can ask them before you tell, so you can pitch it at an appropriate level. The aspects of supervision that depend upon observation of practice and good feedback require a little bit of planning for multi-level learning. You can plan before the patient how you're going to distribute participation and how you might distribute the giving feedback task. You might ask the student to do the examination, the resident to do the plan, and the registrar to discuss the evidence, for example. And you might distribute these tasks in one patient or across different patients. It just takes a little planning. And when you're giving feedback, it helps to focus on generalisable feedback. So if the student forgets to check the pulse, the feedback might be more about the generalisable importance of being systematic. And the registrar might give their tips on how they manage to deal with this problem. Role modelling good practice, motivating, inspiring are really critical aspects of what we get in clinical teaching. And the good news is that these lessons work for everyone. If you're role modelling compassionate care and hopefully inspiring your learners to do so, this works for everyone. In many ways, it matters less what you say and more of who you are and what you do. And this works for multi-level learning. And one really helpful strategy is to be a facilitator rather than a lecturer. If you can facilitate the discussion amongst the team, they'll find the right level amongst themselves. It also helps to promote the learners' role as educators, registrars teaching the students and students teaching each other. So overall, my feeling is that multi-level learning is a real opportunity and it's not such a big problem. If you're a guide on the side, it's easier than if you're a sage on a stage. If you're lecturing, you become responsible if it's pitched at the wrong level. But if you're responding to what the learner wants to know, it's hard to go wrong. So in summary, the key to multi-level teaching is being learner-centred, knowing your students, planning, being curious and open, and facilitating discussion amongst the team. I hope you found that useful. Check out these other videos in this series on asking good questions or being learner-centered, and these references for further reading. If you can master the skill of multi-level teaching, you'll really be able to multiply the impact of your teaching for the team. Good luck.